Hello everyone, I am Mohammed Mehboob. Today I am going to explain cubic polynomial and the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients of a cubic polynomial. Let us see. A cubic polynomial, it is in the form of ax cube plus bx squared plus cx plus b equal to 0. This is the cubic polynomial. And it has three zeros. What are the three zeros, sir? Suppose alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of a cubic polynomial. Alpha, beta, gamma, these are the three zeros of a cubic polynomial. Now we have to see in this one, a is the coefficient of x power 3, b is the coefficient of x square, c is the coefficient of x, and d is nothing but constant. Okay, we have to see the few formulas. The first one is sum of 0, which means alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to minus coefficient of x square upon coefficient of x cube. This is the first one formula. Next one, sir, product of sum, which means alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to coefficient of x upon coefficient of x cube. This is the second one. What is the third one? Product of 0. Product of 0, which means, sir, alpha beta gamma is equal to minus constant upon coefficient of x cube. We have these formulas related to the cubic polynomial and the relationship between the zeros and coefficient of a cubic polynomial. Let us see the questions. We have a question. Verify 3, 1, minus 1 verify that 3, minus 1, minus 1 by 3 are the zeros of a cubic polynomial p of x is equal to 3x cube minus 5x square minus 11x minus 3, and verify the relationship between zeros and coefficient. Okay, student, we have to verify. So what is given, sir? First we have to write, given that p of x is equal to, what is the p of x? 3x cube minus 5x square minus 11x minus 3. So what is the first value, sir? We have to check. Yes, of course 3. So we assume that x is equal to 3. We have to write in place of x 3, sir. So substitute p of 3 is equal to 3 into 3 power 3. Wherever we see x, we should write 3 in the bracket only. The second one, minus 5 into 3 square minus 11 into 3 minus 3. 3 same, 3 power 3 exponential form, 3 multiply 3 times, 3 3 is a 9, 9 3 is a what? Very good, 27, minus 5 3 square what? 3 into 3, 9, minus 11 3s are 33 minus 3. So 3 into 27, that is 81. 5 9s are 45. Adding these two negative sign, it will be minus 36. Minus 33 minus 3. What is the answer? Minus 36. That is the addition rule. Same sign we have to add with the sign. We have 81 minus 45 minus 36, which is also equal to minus 81. 8 cancel, 81 cancel. What we have, sir? We have a 0, which means x is equal to 3 is a 0 of a cubic polynomial. This first one is true. We have checked x is equal to 3 is a 0 of a polynomial, because in place of x we are writing 3, substitute. So what we get? Yes, we get the 0 answer, which means x is equal to 3 satisfies the equation. We got the answer 0. X is equal to 3 is a 0 of a cubic polynomial. We have to check second one. Second case, x is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to what? Minus 1. Second value we have to see here, minus 1. Substitute, sir. P of minus 1 is equal to 3 into in place of x, minus 1 power 3, minus 5 into minus 1 power 2, minus 1 minus 3. Where we are finding x, we should write in the bracket minus 1. Okay? 3 same. Minus 1 power 3 minus multiply all times. Yes, of course, minus 1. Minus 5 minus multiply even time is plus 1. Minus into minus plus minus 3. So multiply plus into minus. Minus 3 minus 5 plus 11 minus 3 what ma? 8. Both have negative sign, minus 3 minus 5 what? Minus 8 plus 8. Both cancel, what we have? 0. Clearly we have seen that x is equal to minus 1 is a 0 of a polynomial. X is equal to minus 1 is a 0 of a polynomial. Okay, we check the second one. Second one also satisfies the equation. What is the third one, sir? X is equal to minus 1 by 3. Okay, so we have to write x is equal to minus 1 by 3. We have to substitute in place of x minus 1 by 3, sir. 3 into minus 1 by 3. What is the power of 3 here? What is the power of x? The power of x is 3. We should write 3. Minus 5, x again, minus 1 by 3. What is the power? 2. Minus 11 into minus 1 by 3 minus 3. So we are seeing that 3 into minus 1 multiply all times is minus only, and 3 power 3 is 27. Very good. Minus 1 square is 1, 3 square is 9. Minus minus plus 11 upon 3 and minus 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 nines are 27. What we have? Minus 1 upon 9. Minus 5 ones are 5 upon 9. Plus 11 upon 3 minus what, sir? 3. So here we have the same denominator, which means this is known as like fraction. In case of like fraction, directly we can add the numerators. Okay, minus 1 minus 5, what we have? Very good, minus 6 upon 9. Continue here, minus 6 upon 9 plus 11 by 3 minus 3. How do we get minus 6 upon 9? Minus 1 minus 5 minus 6 whole divided by 9. It will cancel again 3 table. 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. We have minus 2 by 3 plus 11 by 3 minus 3. Again, student, you observe that 3 in the denominator. This is also in? Yes, very good, like fraction. Directly we can add or subtract the numerators, which means 11 minus 2 is 9. 9 upon 3 minus 9. 3 1s are 3 3s are. 3 minus 3 cancel, what we have? 0. So x is equal to minus 1 by 3 also 0 of a polynomial. 0 of a polynomial. So we have checked already. These three are the zeros of a polynomial. After that, the second part of the question, we have to verify the relationship between the zeros and the coefficient of a cubic polynomial. Let us see. We use the formula which we have written in the beginning. What was the formula? Please recall. Yes, of course. Sum of 0. We have the three zeros. The first is 3, another is minus 1, and next one is minus 1 by 3. This is alpha, second one is beta, third one is a gamma. So what is the sum of 0? Sum of 0, which means alpha plus beta plus gamma, is equal to minus coefficient of x square upon coefficient of x cube. Alpha plus beta plus gamma. What is alpha, sir? Alpha is 3. What is beta, sir? Minus 1. What is gamma? Minus 1 by 3. Is equal to minus coefficient of x square. We have to see the equation. What is the x square coefficient? Very good. Minus 5. So minus 5 upon coefficient of x cube. What is the x cube coefficient, sir? Yes, clearly here 3 is x cube coefficient. So what we do, student? 3 minus 1. Yes, 2. 2 minus 1 by 3 minus minus plus 5 by 3. This is multiply 3 to the 6. 6 minus 1 is 5 by 3 is equal to 5 by 3. This is the first one. First relationship verify. Similarly, we have to check the second one also. Sum of zeros completed. Next, product of sum. Product of sum is equal to, product of sum is alpha beta, beta gamma, gamma alpha is equal to coefficient of x upon coefficient of x cube. Alpha beta multiply first second, okay, 3 into minus 1. Beta gamma second and third, minus 1 into minus 1 by 3. Gamma alpha minus 1 by 3 into alpha. What is alpha, sir? 3. See again alpha into beta. What is alpha, sir? Alpha is 3. What is beta, sir? Minus 1. We write in the bracket. Plus beta. Beta is minus 1, plus into minus, minus 1 here. And what is the gamma? Gamma is minus 1 by 3. Plus gamma. What is the gamma, sir? Minus 1 by 3. Into alpha. What is alpha? 3. Is equal to coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? Yes, minus 11 upon coefficient of x is, yes, very good, 3. So what we do, sir? Plus into minus, minus, minus 3, minus into minus, plus 1 by 3, and 3 in multiplication cancel. Okay, this is nothing but what? Multiplicative inverse. 1 by 3 into 3, 1 by x into x. Okay, 3 cancel. What we have? Minus 1 is equal to this RHS only fixed, minus 11 by 3. So minus 3 minus 1 minus 4 plus 1 by 3. This is RHS is minus 11 by 3 already fixed. 3 for the 12. Which 12? Minus 12. Minus 12 plus 1. Yes, very good. Minus 11 by 3, and here also minus 11 by 3. LHS is equal to RHS. Product of sum also verified. Next, last topic. Product of 0. Product of 0, nothing but alpha into beta into gamma is equal to minus constant upon coefficient of x cube. Already we learned, student, alternate. Start from minus, then plus, then minus. Okay, same series will be there every time we have to follow. 3 zeros we have. 3 into minus 1 into minus 1 by 3. 3 into minus 1 into minus 1 by 3 is equal to minus constant. What is the constant, sir? Minus 3. What is the coefficient of x cube? 3. So we should write minus 3 and coefficient of x cube is 3. Again 3 get cancelled, minus into minus plus, 1 ones are 1, minus into minus plus, 3 by 3, same by same means what? 1 again. So verified. This is the method to check the given three integers are the zeros of a cubic polynomial and verification of the relationship between the zeros of a cubic polynomial and the coefficient of a cubic polynomial. I hope you enjoyed this video. For more videos, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.